chat. I also just got a notification that my streamiversary is coming up. I guess when I first started, I had no idea that was a thing, so we can also celebrate that at the same time. But more importantly, there's a very special someone who's getting ready to say hello to everyone. We finally start our big boy today. With a little bit. I'm gonna see if I can't mess with the our camera a bit. Give it a little bit of a tweak. Too much. That down. That, no, that down. That up. There we go. And actually just turn you down a bit. To fuck with the glare. All the ding-dang wires. And then, nope, keep that there. And that up. And that up. There we go. That should be a bit easier to see everything and minimize the glare as much as possible. There's a giant donut. I can't stop it. Hate fidgeting midstream, but cut me some slack. There we go. And then just bring that up a bit. That should be a bit better. Hey, it's good practice, I guess. Let's crack this baby open and get started. I don't know how this will go by. Like, building and painting. I might just do only the one in the future. Look at that massive boy. Oh, that's right, because they didn't give him a new base. This is just the old... God, how big is he? What's the base size? I've actually never seen... You know what? I'm gonna have fun and just look at his, not that. I'm gonna have fun and look at his stats on one side, just so I can always have some information. And here's Wahapedia to give you a whole spaghetti pie. I don't remember the meme too well. That's right, they don't have them separate. Space Marines. Dark Angels, poor favor. I'm sure it doesn't matter. I'm just here to look at... Is he separate? What the hell? Line? Oh, there he is. I don't know why I couldn't see it. What is your base size, good sir? 60. Wow, they haven't made a new 60mm thing? It says 2002. I don't know if you can see it right there, but the old mold from 2002 even still has the frickin' number coding on it. Alright, let's get a good look at you. There's a lot of detail to look forward. Cape's in 2 parts. That's kind of garbage. And there's our giant base. There's our first head. I'm just going to rip it off now. I gotta rip them, prime them, and magnetize them. Magnetizing them might actually be a hard challenge. Can I see those exactly? No, actually might not be that bad. How's the face? No, face is good size. I just need a smaller magnet for this one. You, same shtick. God, I say what you want about Dark Angels. That winged helmet look looks fantastic. And that's the same as that one. Can you even get to... You can barely get to the eye lenses. How the hell? I guess you just plant one color there and live with it. And get to the rest of it. What an annoying thing to look at. I hate it when models do stuff like that. Separate height pauldrons, knees. Our little watcher lads. There's only one watcher lad. Where's the other one? Oh, he's in separate parts. Okay. I forget. What did they change about it? That's right. He can select 2 of the first of the Legion abilities. In your command phase, if this unit is not within engagement range of one or more enemies, it can roll from the battlefield. Within 6 inches, each time a model makes a melee attack, reroll a hit roll of 1 and a wound roll of 1. And while friendly is within 6 inches of this model, models and you have a 4-up feel no pain against mortal wounds. In all honesty, you're probably going to be taking Mist-Wreathed and Martial Exemplar almost every single time. It depends on the army, too, and then if that army is heavy mortals, you can just swap over to no hiding from the Watchers and get 4-up feel no pains, which is very good. Wow, and he's only 315 points. I can't believe he's cheaper than 2 Dreadnoughts. To be fair, no one takes him. His profile's good, it's just... It's crazy how a profile like this just needs to be doing more for people to care. Like, it needs to be doing more army-wise, because auras aren't powerful anymore. Like, a 6-inch aura barely means anything unless you can really utilize it. It's just sad because Azrael is just that much better of a character unit. He gives you, what, like CP on a 4-up? He's great when leading Hellblasters. Lion doesn't lead anything. His biggest shtick is his melee, and then the, I remember they had the shield protection. Yeah, the Emperor's Shield is allocated. Its strength characteristic is greater than the toughness of this model. You give him -1 to wound. Which, I mean, T9 isn't that hard to overcome. God, what a shame. His plasma isn't bad either, but what a shame. You even see his plasma on his body? Oh, it's behind. Okay. Well, enough looking at numbers. Let's start actually building. Oh wait, really? You can't give him the you can't give him the Iron Halo because it obstructs with the helmet? Are you serious? No. What's the point then? Every one of them can use the Iron Halo except for the giant helmet. So I have to go Halo-less. Can't I just reverse it to give it more room? This is important. I'm just going off script a bit. Where's the... There it is. Can't I just reverse it? Yeah, can't it just hop up there instead of being... What is it? It's asking for this? Yeah, it's asking for that. Can I just... Or is that exact... Yeah, no, it's asking for this. We'll get there when we get there. All right. Prop you up so I can actually see it. First we got is 1, 2, 3. All right, we're doing that simple order. Oh. Appropriate music. Oh yeah, his giant foot, his grippers. Can't forget the grippers. What's that, 6? Is it the entire, so I'll just chop. Chop! Yeah, I'm guessing it's this entire thing. I can also chop that down, because I could prep it for big old base. His giant combat rock, I believe how people say it. God, clipping is very satisfying. Can I pull it? I can. Pure strength. Anything I missed? A little bit of cape. God, putting this cape together is gonna be a bitch, isn't it? Bitch and a half. Alright. And sprue is complete. I've been deciding to keep a lot of the empty sprues that I have over, because I can use them as a bit of helpful terrain for the Horus Heresy army I have building. Ooh. That's good courage. Ship that over. Now for the bit of the scary part. Though they've been better with their more recent models to help out on the mold lines. Ooh, you know what tool I'm missing? Where is it? Get me that. So I know I'm gonna need it. Is this the old one? It is the old one. I'll still use it until it breaks. So I'll definitely need it. that the secret here? Yeah, good. Okay. Is that? Yes, it is. Okay. Gently. Anywhere else I missed? I think he's good. I don't like how that looks. Messing with it again. It's a bit better. That's a bit better, but it's still hard on the eye, so I can actually bring it down now. Terrible. There we go. That's fine. That's too much. Too little. Freaking messing around with everything. Right there. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that looks bright enough. If anything, I think I can bring it up one more time. Yeah. Perfect. Oh, shit. The sun's inside now. Okay. Need those grippers. One of these? Yeah. Probably him right there. I won't take it off for now, but doesn't mean I like it. I also got 3 glues on standby, so should not be wanting. Really? Yeah? Okay. Whoever goes through this fitting process deserves a raise. Because you're just sitting there going, why? I'm heaven and earth. Oh, you know why it might look weird to me? Hold on. Are you at 85 or 102? Yes, you are. Now it looks like it makes more sense. When it's down here. There we go. So it's 4, then 5. Alright. Oh, what's up, Commander Yurton? How you doing? Thank you for stopping on by. We just got started working on, I believe it's the middle section of the body. And the grippers and the legs. You think you're gonna get Abaddon? Hell yeah. I eventually should get Abaddon. I was more fixated on the Primarchs. I need to get him on the follower goal list. Probably do him after every single other one is done. That'll be his position. Oh, it actually makes more sense for me to go into 85, actually. When it's 85, that means up here you can actually see what the hell I'm cutting. Yeah. So you're right here. Lock that down. Holy crap, we're building a whole other leg now, too. Jeez. So we're gonna go in like this? Question mark? Yes, you are. Alright. Oh my god, this cape is in so many pieces. Tammy, thin, I need you. There we go. That'll thin up. Now we get to build this entire other leg. Oh, don't do that to me. Gotta remind myself to take periodic little dustings for the desk. Did I ever finish the nights I was painting the other day? I actually did. I showed off the Gray Knight, but here is our last guy we did. Check him out, chat. He came out very nice. I'm gonna be clear matting him when I'm done today. But I wanted to get a little bit of the shading inside, and then here's him with his full banner. It's not going to be collapsing too hard against him. Riding into battle. There he is. Hell yeah. I gotta say, the matte red was actually really good for highlighting on Mephiston. It's actually a nice, it's slipping. It's actually a nice change or addition. He just needs a little bit more, and then he'll be good for the transfer. I'm also getting started on some, because I plan on running a 6-man Blade Guard squad. I started doing more for the Imperial Fists, and I also noticed I had these extra Mark III tactical helmets from the Heresy set, so we got Mark III Blade Guard on the way for the Imperial Fists, and I got some of the transfers to work with. Got 2 so far. We got another one on the way. Just gotta get through it. Is that a mold line? Oh my god. There we go. Whiskers are rubbing the nose again. Gosh darn it. Should also get my dust guy over here too. I was actually building earlier, so it's actually a good idea to dust a bit. I need one of those bigger horse brushes. To the depths with you. Here, you two protect the building site. Swap that long ways, perfect. You. You're just waiting on your pieces now, right? I don't have to file you anymore. I mean, in between, but doesn't really matter. That matters, though. There we go. I also think for next rando day, like Tuesday or Thursday, I'll bring something outside of the norm, like Conquest again, to paint. I do still have a lot of Infinity. It'll be those tiny little infantrymen. That's clear there. That's clear there. So clear all of this. I did not. That starts there, and that's behind. Oh, underneath? Yes. Yes, indeed. Okay. Yes, indeedy. Oh, there it goes. Wow, you gotta force that. Kitchen. Where's that file? There we go. Oh yeah, you're gonna connect like that? Okay. Got to be kidding me. Seriously. So we have this on standby. You know, I'm actually curious. Does it work? Oh, right. I gotta do that. It does work. And then you just... right there? Yeah, but that's gonna fall out, isn't it? Or is it you do it like this? Well, you know, that's not large enough. I've been scammed. I was scammed. Not entirely. I think if I refit it, it'll work. But I commented on it, but there was a thing on Twitter that said you could pull out the Tamiya Cement extendo sticks and make them longer so you could reach deeper into the pot to get the stuff. I mean, it kind of worked. Alright. So feet there, good. That excess piece is to get. Ow. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Right now, I'm having a good weekend. Before, I was stuck at work. I was pissed. Thank you. Yep. What a surprise. What's the... There it is. Get rid of that. I also like plastic goo with it. It's kind of nice too. Oh, you talked about the old sprues, yeah. I saw someone make plastic goo with those before. I thought it was crazy. What do I work as? I work in landscaping right now. Oh, you're right here. So I need you like this? No. Go in like... You go in like this? What? What the fuck? Oh, it's you underneath here. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Okay. You know what? I actually do need it to just connect. We'll see if it holds. If it doesn't hold, I'll suffer. Go completely underneath. Oh, it did hold. No, it didn't. I hit it. God damn it. There we go. Nope. Try it again. Alright, a little bit extra this time. Become one. Don't go too far. You really like Japanese and Chinese inspired gardens? I get that. There's a couple of places where I am that have some Asian themed gardens. Asian themed plants as well. Very beautiful. Good, that'll hold it. Commit it to one piece, hopefully. And now I need the chest piece, and then so 10, 11, and 12. Now we're coming over to this. You know what? There we go. Make it simpler on myself. Not that side. Give me this. I need... Not you. Did I? It was there. I'm just silly. I'm also just going to separate the shield and the sword now, considering I want to put them on separately after I'm done painting them. There we go. It's 10? No, that's something. That's a watcher. Plasma gun. Where is my thing? There's 11. Oh, plasma pistol is there. Okay. Oh, it just gets completely covered? That's kind of shitty. Lost him. Just connect them like this. Yeah. Fuck. Alright, fine. I didn't want to have to use Big Boy, but kind of have to now. Dude, come on. Stop fighting me. Jeepers creepers. Line, do not make me bust out the heavy stuff. Could have easily had this as part of... Yeah, I was trying to use thin cement. I was trying to be cheeky. I didn't want to have to bring the big boy. Unfortunately. Fortunately, I do not have that luxury. There we go. I keep forgetting that, the Tamiya Thin is much more suited for other miniatures other than Warhammer. Your English is awful today, it does not matter. We are in the home stretch of a weekend time. I'm happy either way. Now to make fealty as sharp as ever so it actually cuts people. Whoa, the circuitry behind that. Oh, magic. You erase mold lines, but that's pretty much it. I've had some good success with models. The problem is, like, for some reason, thin Tamiya does not work well with Warhammer whatsoever, but as soon as you take it into games like Shatterpoint and Marvel Crisis Protocol, it's actually quite a good glue. I've had some great success with it. For some reason, Warhammer just doesn't like it whatsoever. I think it's because of the multi-posing and how most of those games are static pose. Thin works for a lot of static pose models because they have specific ways to where they fit. It's not just blanket. Set the weapons all up to the side, and that's the last portion for the body. All right. I also like Tamiya for syncing into lines that are separate. I'm gonna try and get my Legionaries wash ready and work on my cultist. Hell yeah, man. As I say, pull up to the stump and be comfortable. Jesus. I'm hoping one day someone gets that reference when they come in. It's a very niche line from a video game, but I'm hoping someday somebody gets it. God, I kind of wish he was multi-posed. Like, you could pose him with the plasma that he has hooked, because it looks like a really neat plasma gun. Yeah, it was going to be difficult. Not risking my fingers today, Zerg. I'm wise to your games. Know that you'll never fool the TheLGod 4 times. Don't ask about the other 3. Persona? No. Correct in the genre, though. I'll give you that much. It's a very old game now by today's standards. It's honestly old enough to drink. Armor's okay. that's going to be locking in like that. I also bought some Chaos bike proxies because the OG models are so ugly. And what do you mean everything can hover but your bike? Well, to be fair, there are hover bikes. It's just only the custodies have access to them. Just like everything has treads, everything does technically hover. You gotta know where to look. So you're actually right here? Yes, no? Maybe so? Oh, you gotta, like, fork it. Nope. Is that correct? It's all flippity-floppity like that? Yeah, it's all flippity-floppity. Jesus, water down the wrong pipe. Okay. And you connect like this. Hopefully. There it is. That's the click I was looking for. Like, actually, here, I think the Tamiya Thin might have been a better idea, because it's got fit grooves. There we go. Tell me to hydrate again? Fair enough. Are my alerts working? I thought they would have worked. They were working before. Did I just not hear it? Let me see. I've got unlimited null oil. Oh no, hydrate doesn't have a sound. This one does, though. I think, right? Yep. Yeah, hydrate doesn't have a sound. I completely forgot to do something with it. Okay, 4 body is complete. We got our Strident Man. Actually, that's a clean up the bottom area. Don't you do it. There we go. It likes to fly away when you least expect it to. There we go. No, yeah, you redeemed a bonk and I can't see, or I didn't hear it. What the hell? My bonk works, but yours doesn't? What the hell? What's going on? Why did I not hear it? Are you not working? Are you not providing these lovely people with a succulent Chinese meal? Oh, it's just... Wow, that was super delayed. No, that... Yeah, that did... That's weird. Alright, well, it is working. Twitch is providing you a succulent meal. I'm glad that's actually solved. I do apologize you wasting your bits over that. You little... You're... I apologize for taking your null oil away, Yurton. But thank you for verifying that it is working. Can't I give you... I feel like I can give you stuff, right? Let me see. There it is. No, that's just how it is. Why? That's bullshit. There's gotta be a way to do it. I'm gonna take a few seconds to check it afterwards. Alright. It's just Nolan oil, you never have enough. You never waste Nolan oil. How dare you? I feel like if anyone ever says that Null oil just isn't that good, I think you have diplomatic immunity to immediately ship them overseas. I feel that's a truth. I like to believe it's true. Because anyone who says Null oil isn't that good is crazy. There's a reason we call it liquid talent. There we go. I would lose one of my best friends for sure. Oh no! I'm actually gonna cheat ahead. Is there something extra to the base that I'm missing? Oh, the giant fucking thing. I see. Says the hippocampus. That's actually part of it. There we go. Actually a pretty quick build. I thought it was going to take way longer. Then again, this is a newer Primarch model. It's not like it's fucking Bobby G. He's probably got like 14 separate pieces. Or, you know, like it's God, no. Oh no. I just realized I lost one of my cheat Primarchs because now there's only Bobby G left that doesn't have wings. And every single other one is a Chaos Primarch with wings. The day 400 followers happens, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die, chat. I'm gonna die. You use an entire can in less than a year. It's an Astra Militarum player who uses it daily. Actually, you can't fault him for that. That's Astra Militarum. He's painting like 150 bodies per detachment. Forget use null oil. That man drinks it. Drinks it, bathes in it. He is the epitome of that meme in the Discord. Where's the meme? Hold on. I'll show it on stream. Where's the Discord? Did I even... I didn't. Oh my god, I'm awful. Where is it? Hold on, one of my buddies sent it. And the frickin'... There it is. I'm gonna copy that and quickly shuffle over. It's the epitome of this, chat. This is every Astra Militarum player right here. There's too much to use. The epitome of I swim in null oil. Ay. Null oiling Agrax for breakfast, you're damn right. God, I think, if I remember correctly, when the null oil announcement was made, I think I went to my local hobby store and bought, like, 6 of each that were getting replaced. Of, like, the OGs. And I have them stashed. And you'll never find it. You'll never find it, chat. That stash is mine. You'll have to kill me for it. It's gonna be my buried treasure. Instead of gold and diamonds, whenever someone finds my my funeral sarcophagus, they just open it up and I'm just nestled there. Like resting with like 40 million bottles of null oil and Agrax. It's so much thinner now, you can get the same result, but it takes more coats. That's the problem. I don't want to have to do more coats. I don't want my shades to require more coats like my basing. The reason it was so good was because you could apply one immediate coat and work with it. The fact that it takes up more of my time. You think I'm some baby, GW? You think I can't thin my own shades? How dare. I'm fired up tonight. I don't know why. I think it's because I didn't want to work and just wanted to mess around with models. You know what? A perfect test. It also doesn't help that I'm literally using the last of a thin bottle. Like, literally the butt end. Okay. And now to let that sit. I work Saturdays occasionally. Depends on the season. Since it's like summer, fall, I do. Don't want to lose these pieces, so just make sure it's over here. There we go. Did I forget that? Did I not put that in? Or did I not call for it? No, yeah, just call for it? What? Am I crazy? Is that a different, Is that a different thing? It's an option? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that pauldron is an option. I'll kill you. No. Okay, it's a shield promise. That's what it is. I was so cute. Let me ask you this. Does this honestly look like the shape of a shield promise? It looks exactly like the knee pauldrons or the side pieces. This looks way too flat to be a shield promise. It literally goes right here. It goes like right here. What's my take on the last balance update? I actually need a refresher, because I don't think it affected me too much. I'm gonna bring it up real quick, so give me a second, chat. Warhammer downloads, please. There it is. Downloads. It's Index Space Marine. Jabroni? There we go. Nope. Nope. Gosh darn it. Alright. Count status slate. Is this the one? There it is, okay. Core rules. This one. Oh, no, this is... Wait. Was the 12th? Yeah, the 12th was last Friday. Yeah. That's right. Nothing changed here. Sororitas got changes. Yeah, that's what it is. Deathguard are going to continue to be a pain in the ass, but now they are manageable. I mean, here's the thing. You have to see it from a point for the Deathguard. I understand it's a piece of shit. I've played Deathguard at least. I hit the camera. I played Deathguard at least twice, and it was just straight pain. Just straight pain that I could not do anything, and I had to just sit there and watch my Marines die. But you also have to think about it from the Deathguard's perspective. They've been absolute ass for literally 80% of this edition. Just like the Grey Knights were at the beginning, they were complete ass for like 80%, and now both of them are in a manageable to very good spot. So, like, I understand the reason for hating it, but at the same time I understand, but I also understand that GW did not have to go that hard. So it's kind of like a flip-flop for me. I'm like 55% in favor for the Deathguard, 45% against. It's that type of teetering for me. And then where was it? And then fucking Chaos Demons. It's actually further down. I have to go further down. None of this. I know we just got a codex, but it still hurts. Where was it, though? This one now? Because I want to bring it up. This one, me and my buddy were talking about. If I could bring it up into this one right here for Gaskell, being able to lead all those different units, I think was fire. Like, it actually looks really good. Gaskell Thwaka taking up to 4 spaces in the battle wagon kind of blows, though. I don't know, I think Gaskell will be kind of nutty with it. What were the changes here? Right, this one also made a crazy thing for me. The fact that Gravis Captain's Mastercrafted bolt rifle can one-shot a Terminator is kind of fucking nuts. It's kind of the reason why I want to, like, looking at all the heavy Intercessor Squad changes makes me want to take it, but at the same time, I have to remember it's that 5-inch T6 Gravis unit that does nothing else but just shoot well. No more nuking armies into the Shadow Realm. I mean, the problem is, each edition, they have a problem with making sure nothing gets nuked, but at the same time, nothing's too tanky to kill. It's that hard balance that they do for each other, and I mean, they fuck it up every time. You want to know something? You want to know something really controversial that I had cooking up in my head? Something really fucking wild? My opinion, my personal opinion. Orcs of Israel, they suck ass right now. Yeah, it's a bit of the thing. It's better than My Anvil Siege, but I get that point. But something that's a bit of a hot take for me personally, I feel that GW is heavily Eldar coded. Heavily Eldar coded. Like, a lot of them just really prefer Eldar, but they constantly cater to Space Marines because it's the flag boy ship. Because think about it like this, right? Space Marines have been very good, but how many editions have Eldar been superiorly, like, just over the top? Because I think, where was it? Freaking up. They were over the top in 10th. How many Eldar Alexes were very good? Not interested. So, 5th edition Dark Eldar and 10th edition Eldar. That's 2 instances. Then there was the instance of a point in, I think it was 9th or 8th, where they were very dominant in competitive scene. And then there was the introduction of the Ynnari, where they had that very good rule, where it was if they shot and killed something, they immediately performed another phase action. I think it was encompassed by that meme as well, right? Was it Eldar comp meme? It has to do with the Silver Surfer. Or was it in I think it was in, I think we posted it in the Discord. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, because it made me curious. Did he post it in here? Trying to remember. Nope. Or was it in his chat? Might have been in his chat, actually. Yeah, because I definitely should have seen it by now. Yeah, it was his chat. A lot of VTuber stuff, but there is... I know you posted it. I remember it. Please, God, don't make me feel crazy. I hate it here. I've gone too far. I remember it. I do. It's too far now. Damn it. Yeah. Darn it. Gosh darn it. But it was it was like, I think it was 5th edition Eldar, 8th edition Eldar, and 10th edition Eldar. Damn it. I'm sad I couldn't find it to show you. I think it's really hard to not make a good Eldar army because lore-wise they are fucking broken and their rules are basically, yeah, I create my own rules, and their performance is also distorted by highly skilled players that know them to perfection. Give an average Joe Marine army and they could do decently well. Swap them to Eldars and they'll probably lose so hard. Yeah, it's one of those like play and master, but it also does suck that almost every time they're dominant, it's because of their detachment rule. It's mostly always because of their detachment rule. Their stats are usually good all around, but if you notice, 10th edition had the battle focus before everything got released, and even when it got released, it was still disgusting. It was a battle focus as well as the army rule. We just followed. Gravel? Garviel Loken? Son of Horus Lupercal? In this chat? +1 to Lion. Thank you for the follow, my friend. But, and then in 8th edition, like I was saying, with the Ynnari, where it had that really stupid move, and then again with Dark Eldar back in 5th edition with their rules, it's usually always their army rule, which is why I came up with the meme in my head. What is it? Born to be Eldar, forced to love Space Marines. I am and remain a proud son of Chthoniya, as you should, King. It's funny you came in. I was thinking the other day, I really wanted to get a Garviel model to paint, and I can't do it, because that son of a bitch is out of stock. All of them are out of stock. Pisses me off to no end. Can't buy crap anymore. Dude, I'm lucky to even get... So, fun fact. Props to anyone who knows what this model is. I've shown him a couple times. This bastard has been out of stock for 6 months. 6. A no-named errant you can't even run anymore, out of stock. Pisses me off to no end. I literally have a model right here, just for funsies. I could easily, if I wanted to be that son of a bitch, sell this model for like $200. It's staggering. Bro, I'm lucky I even have Garrow. These Warhammer enthusiasts have us stressed. They're not... Let's not call them enthusiasts. Let's call them by their proper names. Heretic scalpers. Let's be fair. Brother, I was lucky to even get... Today was the release day of those Imperial Fist new models. I was lucky to get them. I was so happy. But I came in to the local Warhammer store. I would have checked another store, but... I came into that store to go grab Imperial Fist. They had one of each left. One Lysander and one Combat Patrol left over. Black Library fucks me over daily. It fucks everyone over daily. It's garbage. Dude, it's crazy. I went on a tirade. I apologize. Oh, the cape is next. You don't say. I'm actually going to make sure it stays separate. God damn, man. About to start pulling me into an angry rant. About to turn into Angry Joe live. The Warhammer version of Angry Joe. Is that slot taken? I know he plays Warhammer. I was actually shocked to see that Angry Joe plays Grey Knights, or has a Grey Knight army, but I'm not too shocked. Was watching him play one day against his boys. I was like, yeah, Grey Knights. It's always fun watching other Grey Knight players. Watching the struggle. Scalpers need to get sent to a Nid world as they're invading. Combat Patrol and Lysander. It's kind of crazy to me. The Combat Patrol is good, don't get me wrong. But it's like, it's nothing really crazy. It's company heroes, Terminators, and both versions of Intercessors. It's honestly not that crazy for, like, basic models, but I think it's because they're basic models at such a decent value that people kind of don't care. Because everyone uses Intercessor, sticky objectives are great. I also think it's because people are starting to look at heavy Intercessors for, like, Gladius Task Force runs, because they're getting stupid buffed. Like, where is it? We're getting off topic again because... but I'm gonna pull up more Wahapedia. It's fine, we got all night. I have no work tomorrow, I'm super happy. We got all night to build this boy. I could just pull you up here. Where are you? Heavy Intercessor Squad. Please and thank you. There we go. I'm gonna pull you guys over to look at this shit, because it's kind of getting out of hand. Can I zoom? Where's my zoom? Chat, what's the command for zooming? I can't remember. Nope. How do I zoom? Chat, help. I don't want to have to Google it. I don't want to have to consult Dr. Google. Just for posterity's sake. Fuck it. Chaplain. Control, that's what it is. There we go. Oh, there was a fucking... I don't know how to operate Opera. I'm terrible. Okay. So, as they are right now, this isn't indicative of how they've changed because of the recent balance slate, because Waha doesn't update that fast. But if you look at this facet alone, these guys are getting stupid good. Like, ridiculously. Because you also have to factor in the, where is it? The Gravis Captain you usually run them with. So, it's this one. Captain Gravis. I think Grey Knights are in a nice spot right now. This new guy is doing pretty well. He beat some of our old guard dudes already. Yeah, no. With the release of the Codex and a lot of rules getting changed around, they're doing very fine. I'm actually excited to take them over, and I'm excited to run Venerable Dreadnoughts for once. That's a whole other thing. Honestly, the Codex is nice. I think it's stupid that Caldor's gone, but I digress. But back to, I lost my point, because now I'm thinking about Grey Knights. The Heavy Intercessors, these boys are getting stupid damage good. Because this Heavy Bolter, along with sustained hits, is going nuts. The Gravis Captain, oh, they did change it. The Gravis Captain alone is becoming a nightmare. The fact that this boy right here, where is he? He's 80 points for a model that gets all of these weapons. They all hit on 2s. I just recently got this one. Where is he? I can quick swap over. So this is the Gravis Captain with the Relic Chain Sword, the extra attacks off the sword that he has. Where is it? Right under here. Or I think it's just my bad. It's just a Power Fist. But he gets a Power Fist, Relic Chain Sword, and just shooting. So it's him right now, looking at it right now, swapping back to live scene. So right now you have the Boltstorm Gauntlet, good for chaff clearing. And then in melee, not to mention he halves damage coming to him, in melee you can burn the stratagems because of Rites of Battle, but he has the Power Fist and the Relic Chain Sword. That's 8 attacks, hitting on 2s. One of them at strength 8, another at strength 4, with varying APs, but all of them dealing 2 damage. And then you couple that with the shooting of the Intercessor squad he's coming in. These guys are chunking. They are chunking and chunking well. The thing only really holding them back is just the unyielding face of the foe. Because this thing is just kind of like dog ass. No one really gives a shit about this. All they do is just reduce the, or they give themselves +1 saving throw against damage 1 weapons. Who gives a shit? But they're tough. They do good damage. They're led by a captain that's just a monster. Like, think about that. That boy is movement 5, T6, 3-up armor with a 4-up invul, 6 wounds. And he halves the damage that's received to him. These guys are slowly becoming a problem just because no one takes them. And that's also not to mention with any of the, even in a, like, Gladius Task Force, you can give him a 2-up armor and a 5-up Feel No Pain. Like, he's not dying, like, quick. For 10 points, for 90 points for a model like that? Are you joshing me? You joshing my whole black library? And the way I run my boys is not the greatest, because I run Anvil Siege because I'm a freak, so take that with a grain of salt. But being able to give him the Indomitable Fury is scary. Because he just gets a revive. Making him 100 points on a 2-up, he gets a free revive. And then Architect of War, just to make their shooting better, I give every single bolt rifle in that squad that he leads ignore cover. And then Stoic Defender is just, they get a 6-up feel no pain on the thing, but that one's just, Anvil Siege sucks ass. But also Battle Drill Recall, like all the stratagems factoring in, one of these days they're gonna do something to the heavy intercessor squads. Not just this, but like probably if they get a points reduction, you're gonna start seeing more chonky boys on the field. They do a lot of good damage. I'm honestly debating whether I should, because since with the ballistas getting an increase, I changed up the list to include a Redemptor due to their points reduction. I'm honestly thinking of just dropping the Redemptor, dropping the Repulsor Executioner down to a Gladiator Lancer, and then probably just running a 10-man with heavy bolters and bolt rifles, and running the Mastercrafted bolt rifle on the Gravis Captain, and just chunking whatever I feel like. It's gonna get nasty. It's gonna get nasty bad. Remind you, in all intended purposes, these things are not that scary, because you can still run through them. T6 isn't hard to beat, but you're gonna get stuck in on them. Honestly, what would make them really good is if their Sergeant, like they had a Sergeant model like the Intercessors could, and that Sergeant model could take a Power Sword. That would actually make them a really good threat. God, also forgot about grenades. My throat's dry. I think what's funny, though, is I have every version of the Gravis Captain. Like the one with the bolt rifle, the one with the Mastercrafted power weapon, and the one now with the Relic Blade. Or the Relic Chainsword and the Power Fist. Alright. I gotta get... We started talking about models. Gotta get back to this. Oh, the cape. But yeah, I'm thinking I might just change that over. I was thinking about running double Dreadnoughts, but I think I might just scrap that idea and just run full heavy intercessors. I really want to see what they do with Battle Drill Recall. Oh my god, Battle Drill Recall, standing still, critting on 5s, with auto-wounding bolt rifles at damage 2. Ew. With AP 1? I just chunk through normal Marines. I'm pretty sure I could eat through is a... I forget, are Sword Brethren, is it Black Templars? Are Sword Brethren 3 wounds? I forget that. Chunk through Crusade Squad. The Sword Brethren. I'm just considering what T4 units I can eat through. They wouldn't eat through Sword Brethren too well. So I'm trying to think. They would chunk through Hellblasters, definitely chunk through Captains, Lieutenants, Phobos Armor, Crusade Squad. Honestly, with lethal hits due to a Lieutenant... Because if I gave him Architect of War... Well, no, that would be, I don't know if it'd be good against, like, a T9 unit. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the problem. As soon as you try to make those heavy bolt rifles damage 3, then everyone starts losing their mind, because all of a sudden they're taking out Terminators. I don't think it would be too terrible at chunking Terminators, though. with sustained hits at strength 5, wounding on 4s. It's not the worst, especially if you have them as the Oath of Moment target. Pretty gross. I'll see how it feels. I'm gonna try and bring them to a game tomorrow. I definitely need more practice. Let's make this fucking cape. Thinking about big, thick Gravis men. Actually, I can just sand that. Go. First part of the cape. How many parts? 15, 14, and that boy. Did I not get that other part? Twizzlers? What? Oh, it's right there. I'm just a blind man. There we go. Maybe that's why people bought out all the Gravis. They were like, I don't know. This shit's gonna get weird. Those boys are getting scary. It's just one more thing keeping them from greatness. The moment that thing changes, I will be seeing a lot of Gravis on the table. I'm trying to think. Just a tailor to have that as well as that. You know, chat, for a list build, I could be the insane son of a bitch who plays Space Marines without a tank. Like, any vehicle whatsoever. I could just co-sign myself to obliteration. In favor of infantry. I feel like somewhere I'd make a guard player very proud. They look at me and go, "Where's your vehicle?" And I go, "I don't have one. I'm just running infantry." You think that would bring a tear to their eye, or they'd look at me like, "You're a fucking idiot." I hope he at least get a giggle out of it. Because as the great Robert Downey Jr. once said, you never go full retard. Where do you connect? What in the what? Oh, right here. I see. Do I see? I believe I see. I see it. Is the strength running fine? I haven't checked up on the strength. Yeah, it looks like it's still stable. connect like that? Question mark? Yes. You just connect right there. Oh, you connect right there. Look at that shit. How am I supposed to properly? Oh my god. Okay. There we go. Emperor be with me. Okay. Ooh, boy. That is scary. Don't do that. Don't do that. Get out of there. Get out of there. There we go. Okay. Gently place it. I can get that in right now, right? It doesn't matter. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I'm just gonna put that on now. There we go. Shield promise. Unironically, I really like the look of shield promises. The extra little, piece of like a memento kind of deal. I'm gonna need more parts. So that is collar. Is that collar, arm piece? Do I have an arm piece? I do have an arm piece. A fan brace. There's that. That's the hand he's gonna need. Those are watcher pieces. Almost watcher pieces. That's part of the cape, but it's afterwards. Well, that's annoying. Is that tassel also his? What the hell is the tassel? Tassel. Damn it. What the heck? Oh, it's not a tassel. Those are... It's damn parchment. I thought it was tassels. No, that's for the watcher then. Okay. So he's actually almost done. And then I gotta give his... So those are watcher pieces. The shoulder pad. Boop. That's for the reactor. That's also his, right? What is this? What in falsehoods is this? What is this? What the hell? Is it the watcher piece again? It is. Okay. So no worries. Random question, what clippers do you use? And what is the drill tool? I believe most, if not all, of this stuff is Citadel. This came in a pack of something. I wish I could remember for you. They're just no-name clippers. I just know for a fact that these, like, edged clippers are very good for getting the pieces out. The drill, though, I believe is definitely Citadel, if I remember correctly. Because it comes with all those extra bits for, like, smaller drill pieces. I just have two separate drills because the one time I had one of these things, it broke for this one, so I had to get a fresh one. We're going to get a replacement. Yeah. I'll quickly Google that, actually. I can Google that. I got 2 seconds. pamphlet could not run away from me. Miniature hobby clippers. Not honey, hobby. Clippers. Not those. Oh, so I'm not sure if this is exactly what it's named, but it looks like they're called tapered flush clippers. So if you need it, if you Citadel does, oh, never mind. Do not get it from Citadel. That's insanity. Hold on, I just want to show this. I want to show this, right? Hold on, just open the image in a new tab. On Reddit, ew. Hold on, I want to show this. Friggin' Citadel has these for 30 pounds, which is about like 45 bucks. Are you fucking for real? Are you fucking for real? For real, dude? For real and for truly? Dude, the army painter... Oh, my bad. It's army painter drills. That's my bad. It's an army painter drill. But, dude, army painter has a full kit for 42 bucks. Are you serious? GW, come on. My bad. It's an army painter drill, not a Citadel drill. Yeah, it's crazy value. You kidding me? You get an X-Acto knife, the drill, the clippers. I believe that's a molding tool, a file, and super glue for $42. GW would never in their life. That's crazy. Look at that. $52. Oh my god. It just doesn't stop. They're even fleecing you on the tools. Oh my god. That's just ew. That's so disgusting. That's so gross. There you go, dude. Sega Concepts has an army painter clipper for 10 bucks. $44 for what? For what? Oh. Army painters got your back, man. I don't know what these clippers are, but they ain't no Citadel clippers, that's for sure. These clippers have been with me for, I think, over a year now. I was going to get the God hand, but they might break because it's so thick. God, that's gross. Hell, I have clippers older than this that are like standard, like, tweezer clippers. A lot harder to get around the edges in, and even they still work fine. Even though they've been dulled to shit because I cut metal with them. That's just disgusting, dude. Mind you, they sell these tools as they are now, and we're getting a miniature price hike in October. At what point do you think they just sit down and go, is this too much? Fun fact, for every $2 that enter GW, $1 they use to pay the cost, and the other one is entirely earnings, which is a crazy yield. Oh, God, dude. It's so gross. They get paid billions, and they're still considering a price hike. Fuck. I think I still have it on me. I have, because I've been super wanting to go over my Horus Heresy, because I'm doing a Loyalist Death Guard theme for Dusk Raiders, just the renegades that joined Nathaniel Garrow. And I like using the Mark III Tactical Marines, because it's the closest stuff that's OG Death Guard. I also want to get that Mark III Command Squad and, like, Mark II Tactical Marines. But it's like, that... I think it's a 20-man. That 20-man Mark III Tactical Squad is $80. $80. The price of a damn Dreadnought. Actually, no, I think the Dreadnoughts are more now. I think they're like 110. Never stops, man. They're laughing at us with tears in their eyes. We raised prices and they brought more than ever. Here's the thing. It's not that they're laughing. You have to realize something. The people who buy GW product are also taking them to tournaments because you want to play games. And even then, some of the hobby shops that people go to probably have the same stipulation that are like, you know, we can't allow 3D printed stuff because they want to make bank as well. They need to pay their stuff. So they're kind of just locked into it and kind of forced to do it like this. Which is why when you see most shops that say they're cool with 3D printed or don't give a shit are getting paid some other way. They don't have to rely on selling GW product. They probably have other stuff there like Magic or Conquest or Battle Sector, Battletech, a lot of other tabletops. But the ones that solely rely on GW probably don't want you to bring in 3D printed or like kit bashed stuff, so they're forced to sell it that way. Abaddon is like $60, and that's if you buy them in the US. If I buy it locally, I get completely screwed. That's yikes, dude. Hell, dude, I think if I try to get Abaddon shipped nowadays, I'm curious, what would it take for me to buy Abaddon online right now? Abaddon the Despoiler model. I like MTG. Oh my god, dude. You can get his super old model on eBay. So if I wanted to get Abaddon right now, eBay and Gamers Guild has it for about 55 to 60. Yeah, $60 in general. If I wanted to... What the hell? Is that a Chaos Inflicted Abaddon? Oh god. If I wanted to get it strictly from GW, it's like $75, $80. Yeah, James Workshop are bastards. They hate the community and community-supported endeavors. Don't bonk me, Raven Lord. USDCAD secondhand market for people in Canada is a joke. I don't know if you have a struggle for... Where is it? I know Auspex Tactics. I get screwed every day. Where is it? Hold on, I want to see if I can't find the video. Because I know he has... he constantly links to secondhand stores that could help people with purchasing minis. I'm gonna try... Curious... Alright, I'm gonna try and do this, make sure it's muted. So I don't get blasted with garbage. Where's your ad? I know you do it. I know you do it. I know you do it. Where is it? Wow, he didn't do it this one? Damn. Alright, what was the older video I saw that showed it? This one. It's still muted. I love ad blocker. At least Shippaqua. How's the mini coming along? We're going through pretty good. Body's completely done. We're just doing the cape now. But I'm making sure to keep them separate. Yeah. Yeah, Auspex goes over everything. Wow, it didn't show it here either. Raven, you bonk me again, and you bonk me 4 or 5 more times, and I might have some serious words. Does he have it in the about, maybe? Or posts? Here it is. Okay. So, So here, right here, if you follow Auspex Tactics, he details areas to where you can possibly get Games Workshop products for a bit cheaper. So, where was it? Garvale, if you're based in Canada, try looking up something for Fenris Workshop. I just saw the Cheebs. Try looking up Fenris Workshop. They can deliver to you in that area for 10% off from their purchasing. Unfortunately, there is no place besides these 4 that he usually lists, which I think these are like the ones that don't get flagged. So it is an apologies to Yurton. But yeah, these guys tend to give good discounts between 10 to 20% off. What you can use, Yurton, if you do use USA, I use it too. Wargame Portal usually has models for 15% off. Alright, you know what? That's it. You're getting timed out. Where's the timeout button? You're lucky I don't know how this interface works. There we go. You're getting a warning. I didn't actually do anything. I don't know how that interface works, but please feel free to use the box. I don't give a shit. Ads are coming in. I'll definitely check it out. Awesome. I do know for a fact they've been short stocked recently because I was hoping to see if I could buy some new stuff, but unfortunately we're out of stock. I ran out. Right. Yeah, be sure to check out Auspex Tactics. Check out his posts. He always makes sure to link those discounted areas. And I do believe they do fine shipping worldwide. I think they just make sure it's a little bit like extra because if they're shipping out of state. Oh my god, that's right. Horus Heresy's getting jump pack units, and everyone's foaming at the mouth. What's this piece? Oh, you connect right here. Do you connect right here? Where the heck? Oh my god, right there in front of my salad. Yep. That's so cool of you. Okay. Nice life pain. No, Abaddon, still 60 USD is good enough. Apologies. Like I said, I know they've been having some stock issues due to people going frantic. Did you click? Poggers. Just click and don't make a problem. Please. Thank you. I'll see you guys in 30 seconds. Unless you're already back, then welcome back. Alright, good. That will solidify. So our cape is looking pretty nice. I'm gonna plant you in here. I think now we've earned a dust off. Make sure everything's okay. Pieces. That's right, I also need to get this ready. We're coming up to that point where I gotta work with the damn thing. Hey, I just saw it. Welcome back. I hope it wasn't too long. I try to say it as often as possible. Try and find an ad blocker because these things are rampant. You never left? Good. You know the ways of war. This war is a long and arduous one. I'm gonna take a quick sip. Oh, dude, Raven, you weren't here to see it, but I'm building up some new blade guard for the, or trying to finish up a 6-man blade guard. I got 3 more models. I had some extra Mark III tactical marine heads, so that's what I'm doing for the Imperial Fists. You're on your phone and didn't get one? That's cool. I also love those little emotes. But yeah, we got Mark III headgear for the blade guard. Because it works along with the old Judiciar I once did. So it'll be a nice little thematic theme going on. If you didn't see it, I got the cape going. Oh, the cape literally is the back? Don't do that to me. Oh, that is cringe. I'm pretty sure I can still glue it, no problem. Yeah, I could still glue it, no problem. Just have to connect it at the end. Ow. Poke me. I don't trust you. Knew it. I knew better. It only gets better and better. It was a poor cut, fortunate. It's easier when I glue the heads on the Kriegsman. I actually have the box behind me. When I'm done with all these Space Marines, I'm going to start gluing some Kriegsmen. Yeah. So after that would be the next portion. So it glues on right here. Yes. Alright. Living exactly with minimum guidance. Yikes. So tweezers are for. What I can do is I can position it so that it locks in. There we go. There we go. I gotta hope that hardens for when I want to place in the different heads. Hobbying hurts. I got a few done if you want some ideas. Shoot. Here at the Stump, we welcome all ideas. Alright, so this connects onto that. There we go. Get rid of that. Any other place with some mold? Yep. So then you're gonna connect on like this. Yes. Okay. And bada boom. Look at this fur. Look at this fur. And I'm guessing these shoulder pads just clamber right on there. The shoulder pad. Look how fucking massive these are. just from a regular Space Marine standpoint. Look at that shit. Actually, you know, if it wasn't for how everything else was compact, that actually would fit onto a Space Marine body. You're 10 away from another bonk. God damn it. I'll never be free of your bonks, Raven. You bonkin' maniac. I should find a unique bonk noise. You know what I should do? I should change the bonk. No. I could either change the bonk to a bolter or a bolt gun magazine loading, or I could change it to an M1 Garand ping. Ideas are forming. More ideas than should be here. This gamer subs is fucking me up, guys. Note to self, do not drink sweet six-pack before stream. Before and during stream. Change it to free? No. That's a terrible idea. I do not need to hear constant M1 Garand pings in my head for free. One, that just ruins it. And two, we're all Warhammer enthusiasts here. Enough is never enough, especially with miniatures and buying things, so... If your wallet's got it, you're willing to pay it. Six-pack paint. Which side is what, by the way? So, Lionhead gets this side. Makes sense. And other side gets this boy. Okay. You can't ruin the ping. Can't ruin the ping, but you can definitely get tinnitus. To recoil every time the ping happens, just... I'm back. That one can just fit in, right? Yeah. There we are. So I unfortunately do need, Oh, come off, really? Is that really gonna ruin it? Alright, hold on. And then I just gotta make sure I don't get glue on that side. Okay. There we go. Alright, let that solidify and then hopefully I can pull it off. There he is. Here's the full purpose of the Leon. Right, now, yoink. Yoink it, damn it. Just gently. Yoink the fucker. There we go. Good. Now it'll solidify and I can paint it. Yes! Beautiful. The plan was a success. And now we have the jetpack. And the moment where I can try and figure out if I can get the iron halo on and also wear the giant feather helmet. Ugh, Emperor, give me strength. I'm betting I can. I just gotta finagle it. But for now, let's clean this bad boy. Oh yeah, the Astartes. The Astartes, the giant wall of guns. I really like it as my desktop mat. It really feels like a workshop kind of feel. I actually have two Adric mats. I also have the, over there on the display case is the... What's the one? It's the Emperor's Children, it's the Emperor's Children opera one. I forget what it's exactly called. But I have that, and then I have my first ever mat I started streaming on, which was a giant, Star Wars mat that's also displaying minis. Is the Bricky Pog dice. Symphony, thank you. Yeah. I've gotten a decent bit of Adric stuff. I haven't gotten too much, but I've gotten a couple of pieces. I got the flag, I got the, I got some little guy objective markers, and I got a little guy, shirt. You know, guys, if you haven't bought anything from the Adric store, they got a last chance sale for some of their items. Go check it out. You might find something at a good discount. They get free shilling from me because I love their content. They're also the ones that got me invested in reading about the lore. I almost cut that off. That would have been terrible. Hands cramping. Pain in service of the Emperor. Ow. Why do you have tiny little spikes? Chaos tainted? I do love that his 40k armor is still like 30k themed. So these boys connect like this, yes. Hey. What do you think, chat? I keep the, I should probably keep the jetpack off, right, whenever I'm painting, just so I can get the full cape and then glue them on separately. And have, like, the jetpack at a separate pace. What are we thinking? That sounds like a better idea? I do love that it kind of looks like a jetpack. No, you know what it looks like? It looks like a really... Oh, shit. It looks like a really buffed out version of the frickin', the Snitch from Harry Potter. The Golden Snitch. It looks like a really buffed out version. The one that zips around. With the constant flapping wings. Alright, so... These are hands. As he's throwing them. Actually, he goes on here, right? Yes. That's the one that goes over here. Oh, shit. I was honestly curiously looking at my paint collection, wondering if I should get more colors, and then I realized I have way too many as it is, and plus backup colors. I really need to situate myself with a paints rack so I can access all of it. Either that or just have the giant thing next to me at all times. Alright, then I need his hand. And that the promise is already there. Okay. Oh no. That's okay, it's the inner hand. Better that it's the inner hand than anything else. Then we got the Watchers. God, that's actually very difficult without the other hand. Or the other end of the body. There we go. Nope. Stay. Okay. Good. Good. It's weird how it's kind of looking like I'm building a giant robot and not lion. Like, it's kind of crazy how the cape, like, completes most of the look. Alright. Now for this. So my idea is to place it right there. And I'm wondering if it'll be a huge problem. Oh shit. Ah, did I cut it? Damn it. Shit. Yeah, it's gone. That's fine. So normally it wants you placing it like this. It hooks up right here. So it doesn't disturb the rest of it, but pretty sure can lock it right here. Is that as far as it will go? That's as far as it'll go to holding it. And then that way I can check to see if it'll bother anything. Carefully just... There we go. Connects here. Let me see the big old fucking thing. Alright. It connects there. Wait, so what's the problem? Let me see. You know what? I have a thing of tweezers that I can use right there. I think it'll also help if I cut that down so it fits properly. Modeling at its finest, ladies and gentlemen, making sure shit fits and looks correct. Connect that right there. So that would connect right there. And then I want to do that. Damn it. This isn't hard it is without glue. I have some thumbtack, actually. Come on. There we go. It's a good stick. It doesn't look like it'll actually be a problem. Connects like right there. Nope. Yeah, I know you fell off. Come back. Stick right there. And then... So you have a whole complaint about how you go right here. I'm just trying to see, please. Honestly, it doesn't interact with it that hard, but I think it'll be fine, because if I swap it over to something like that, yeah, that should be fine. I should be able to have the feather helmet on with the iron halo if I just do it like this. Yeah, it won't be a problem, and I can just do it like this. Actually, we can take a look at what it's going to look like. So we'll place it right here. I mean, it's not the craziest goofy thing. I know Dante has the same thing. You know, let me I know I already said it'd be fine, but let me see how it looks on the other side, because that's how it's supposed to look. Honestly, it looks fine. Wait a minute. And considering I'm swapping out here, let me get, since I'm keeping it right there, let me get the thumbtack out of there and actually see the actual placement. There you go. I mean, yeah, it blocks it a bit. If I'm switching it out. I don't know if it's going to be that much of a problem. It's also funny how it just blocks it completely. And then the other side was... Damn it. But the other side was like more outwards, right? And it like doesn't really work. I think I'll glue it on normally. And then even if I do use the giant helmet, I don't think it's going to be that crazy of a problem. I think I can live with that. Because that Iron Halo completes it for the other heads. So I think I'm perfectly fine with giving him the Iron Halo normally. And that'll lock it in. That does it like that. And yeah, you can see the full effect right there. To be honest, it doesn't look too bad. Like you can see it kind of poking out outside, which is fine, honestly. Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't want you to do that. Because then that completes it for the rest of the heads. Good. You get the idea. Alright. We're good, fellas. We have our pieces. That thumbtack for later. Now to gently... There we go. The cape, the body, the pack, and the heads. As well as the sword and shield. Clean that up. To get the mold lines off of these. Actually, what am I doing? I can just use these. Use this and fix it better. There we go. That. I'm going to be chopping up the bottom anyway to make room for the magnets. Unfortunately, we got the head, which does need this. Ye old grandpa. Lion, the stalwart... Oh, shit. Stalwart Battle Captain Johnson. Do you think the Lion's more Santa Claus than Logan? Alright, you don't have to be bonkish about it. Just a hypothetical. Oh, that being labeled. I don't know if this needed any more cleaning. I think it was pretty good already, yeah. So I'm guessing if he has the helmet on here, those wings are just an attachment, which is interesting. But there's obviously some people we have neglected. So I think it's about time we brought the Watchers out. Could you clip it? What do you need me to clip? What, the bonk that just happened? Alright, we got a clip copy to the clipboard. Alright, we got it. I don't know where it is though. There it is. Okay. We can go into the clips and chips. If I clip it, you guys can still edit it, can't you? Or is that all me? I don't know what you found, but I hope so. Oh yeah, it was probably... do you guys think it was weird? And then bonk. Alright. Watcher time, and then we are cleaned of sprues. God, dude, I forgot. God, it just hit me like a ton of bricks. I forgot the Lion came out near the end of 9th edition. And because I just looked at the sprue, and it said 2023, and I almost vomited. We're almost in 2026. The Lion's been out for like 3 years. I can't see it. Let me see. Let me go to clips. That's not the one. Got 26 seconds. I see it right here. Or did we miss it? You know what? No need to worry, Raven. I can go back into the VOD after we're done for today, and I'll go and clip it for you and post it. It'll be there in the little Twitch thing, so don't you worry about it. I'll leave a little note for myself to do that. I got you, big man. I'll get you right after the stream. No need to worry about it. I don't know if I should have yanked that. That might have been a bad idea. This sprue is done. Goodbye. Watcher, oh Watcher. I'll ping you until I see it. Make it! Sure I'm not missing anything small. Yep. This sprue is done. Goodbye. We have cleaned the sprues. Yo, Nintendo's live? Live with what? More fucking disappointment? Probably not game-wise, but those guys have not been on good terms with people lately, and I'm still fucking upset at them. Wow, Splatoon 3. Good lord. What a surprise. You know what's the most awesome news about that? I can't wait until we see the eventual little Game Informer news clip about the last person who's waiting for Splatoon 2 to die. That they did with Splatoon 1. You remember reading that? The guy who stayed on the server until eventually they finally just killed it. He was the last Splatoon player on. One of the people trying to take away our ability to game and use the internet anonymously. I'm more mad at the fact that Nintendo filing frivolous patents. Can't enjoy shit anymore. Did I break that? No, okay. Thought I broke it. About to be super sad. Didn't they do that with Halo 2? I have no idea who else has patents. The credit card companies? No, not that shit. I'm talking about when it comes to, like, game design. They're super angry at Palworld because they were upset that someone finally got off or got onto their case about making a good Pokemon game. And now they're throwing their metaphorical shit at them constantly. It's just stupid. They're constantly getting pissy with Pocket Pair, and all they wanted to do was make a game. All I know is if that shit starts bleeding into the other games in the industry, we're looking at a whole consumer company civil war. Because that shit will not go over nicely with people. Is that your body? No, it is not. That is yours. This is yours. No. What the hell is your body? Are you the scabbard holder? I don't know. Silk Song, on the other hand, I recently restarted playing Hollow Knight for the 5th time. I always get about a quarter of the way through, and I completely forget to continue. Now I'm trying to steadily play through it. Me when talking to Victim's parents. I have no idea what that means. Just break it? No. No! Why, God? Why? Don't break. Unless that's good. Was it good? Okay, I think it's okay. So that goes onto there. Okay, we're good. Whew. So careful. And now here comes the hard part of the lion model, the Watchers. Because their mold lines are disgusting. Okay. And suddenly we're in rock and roll. What happened? I missed a spot. Don't say I missed a spot. Now I need to go searching. Why you do this to me? Alright. Alright, so... Oh no, it is him. I just had it wrong, because I'm a silly man. Uh-oh. There we go. One watcher done. This tiny little Jawa-looking bastard. His concave face. You know what's going to be really easy for those is when it hardens is I can just stick a toothpick in it. It's going to be super easy to hold them up and paint them. Oh my god, I can actually position him with some drop bears that I have. Because they're painted dark angels from a friend. Holy crap, I can do a little thing with them. how the tables grow. You want to see my minis? Post them in the hobby pics, man. You post them in the hobby pics and I can see them. Fun fact for everyone else in chat, if you go down, there's a little Discord link. You can join the Discord, post your finished hobby pics in there. Show off. Show them off to the others. Doesn't have to be Warhammer. We got other stuff in there as well. Show off that artist you got in there. With reasonability, of course. Because he said that, I'm going to check immediately. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got some Kriegsman. Hackles. Big old binoculars. I like the little red lunchbox. Heck yeah. Okay, your paint. One of your paint things is over. You animal. Did I save it? I didn't. Uh-oh. Where's that little kid? There he is. And that's a certified hell yeah. Nope, I don't need the building guide anymore. Good to go. I do know not all Primarchs will be that way. That's not a lunchbox. I choose to believe it is, even though it probably contains magazines. It looks like a sick old school lunchbox that was built out of like vibranium and could never be broken. Taken up by scaffolding construction workers. Instead of a shovel that Kriegsman uses his lunchbox to fight. To assemble. Let me resend the correct ones. What do you mean? You cannot take away. Commissar, he's violated the sanctity. Oh my god, that reminds me of a meme I can post. I'll get it in a second. Just putting on glue. Nope. There we go. And then while I'm waiting, double up on it. Double up and give it to the next person. Is it this way? 'Cause I don't know. 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 I yes, 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 it is. If only I believed it could be. What the heck? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's like, where is it? I know I'm missing it. Whoa. What the heck? What the heck? Oh, shit. Wrong side. There we go. That's how it should be. Another good thing the thin cement is for. Sealing in tiny boys. Hopefully. Oh shit. That's not the correct way. That is the correct way. There we go. Have the correct ones been sent? They have. The inspect to protect. Uh-oh. His friend's got a helmet. Oh no. Friend lost his head. Oh, I like the nice little transfer on the shoulder pad. The lost head is crazy. Heck yeah. Bayonet charge. And then binocs. Binoculars. Oh, it's got a little skull. Heck yeah. He's got his little pack with a sleeping bag on it. There we go. There's the kid. There he is. There's my hell yeah. I've done 4. Heck, you're almost halfway done. It's the kill team, right? Well, if it comes down to casual games, you can run them casually. Because I know, unfortunately, that kill team is going to be phased out in the coming months. It's a Generation 1 kill team. No, it's not the grill team. Oh, it's just your standard battle line boys. Because I don't recall if those models are specific for like the command squad. Because I know they have a command squad now. Drop those in because there's some serious weight behind this boy now. Whew, patooey. Hey, second watcher done. Speaking of, here comes an ad break. Oy. So essentially it goes down like this. One watcher is just over here. And then the other one is just wherever. I think it's like right here. And then he is down there. Thank you for the bonk. And he is right here. I see. That's fine, because now we perform our ultimate charge. Son of a... Tony, you're not making a good argument for yourself. I say you're great for tiny things, and this is how you betray me? The top glued in fine. I honestly should just use the fast cure, but trying not to make a huge mess. I'm gonna make a mess regardless. Yep, just broke. Speaking of tiny things. Alright. That's the base, that's all the pieces. Phooey. Ladies and gentlemen, that is our prepped lion. Now all we gotta do is prime the shit out of it, and then we'll be going on a very, 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 very long paging time. Stretch. Stretch. 3 hours of building, not too terrible. Got all our heads too. What was that wave motion? Oh, was that the, oh shit. Yo. I can create a wave effect on my camera by just thumping my, my desk. This is amazing. You're in the ocean. I'm glad no one was here to see that. The constant thumping would have been very annoying. All right. Hello, everyone. Apologies for that ad break. I didn't want to do it, but I forgot to hit the damn snooze button. But that will be us for the night. Prepped here. I'm gonna prime it off stream, but by just thumping. This is amazing. I was doing something stupid during the ad break. Not sure if people saw. If you did, sorry about that. But that's going to do it for us tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you haven't left a follow yet, consider leaving a follow. It gets us closer to our goals. I just finished the goal marker. Our next goal marker is 400. 400 of you lovely peeps stopping by on this artist stump. But I'll prime the lion off stream. And then I think every Saturday, we're going to make it basically the goal stream. Or not the goal stream, but like where I can sit down and set away 3 to 4 hours painting these boys. Took me less time to glue my 10 minis. Yeah, well, your 10 minis are like 2 or 3 pieces apart, and I had to carefully make sure I was cleaning everything, so there. Bonk you. Build my 10 minis and listen to. But be sure to check me going live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And if you're curious about any of my other finished projects, check out Twitter. It's in the socials. You'll find it. It's covered by a linked tree, and then I hope to do more stuff with YouTube in the future. Not including Bayonet or extra things like extra bags. Don't make so many extra bags then. Oh, you guys killed me. You know, let me see if I can. Is anybody still alive at this point? Let's see if we can't raid somebody live right now. Nope, nope, nope. You know what? It's a nice weekend. Let's see about anybody who's currently also doing miniatures. Sheesh. There's a couple. That helps a ton. I never clicked the button. I'm actually garbage. I'm actual fucking dog water. Bother this person.